My name's Chris Garnica. This is a surreal moment for me. Didn't think I was gonna make it this far, but here I am. It's not over yet. Still have a few hurdles to overcome, but I'm ready for it. Uh, I'm from the city, so I have a connection to it. Yeah, Port Arthur chose me, but I chose Port Arthur too because, I could apply to Beaumont or Needleland or anywhere else, but I chose Port Arthur and I'm ready to go there and serve my community.
Christian Stewart. It's something I've always wanted to do, and I appreciate the opportunity Port Arthur has given me, and it means a lot to me and my family.
Sean Square, thankful to be here. I'm thankful for Port Arthur for taking a chance on me. I've been wanting to do it a long time since I was a kid. I got to give honor to God first for putting me in this position.
Nick Payton. For as far as this moment, what it means to me is it's just proof that dedication and hard work will make a dream come true.
Johanna Cal. I was born and raised here in Port Arthur, so pretty honored to be able to serve my community that I grew up in.
Name's Will Bray. A lot of hard work and dedication leading up to this point, and thank you for PAPD for giving me the shot to do it, and ready to get out there, serve the community. Thank you.
I'm Joseph Marion. Something I've wanted for a while. My dad was in law enforcement as well, so always looking up to him, wanted to be like him. So I'm appreciative of Port Arthur for taking the chance on me and helping me be more like my dad.
Ashton Morgan. The hard work paid off, and I'm happy to be here. Glad I get this chance, and hopefully I can serve the community of Port Arthur very well. And I've always wanted to do this, so.
Luke Brown, and to me, today marks the first day of a lifelong commitment to serving the citizens of Port Arthur.
I'm Brandon Levine. Spent most of my time moving around most of my life, but I'm happy to finally have a place that I can call my community, and I look forward to serving and protecting it.
You're probably gonna be great one day. I have a feeling.
You'll supervise it. He's a good boss.
Stop playing.
You work the graveyards.
Absolutely.
Ready to go. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Timothy Durso. I'm with the Port Arthur Police Department. I would like to welcome you to our oath of office ceremony for our newest police officers. We're bringing to you 10 of the best and brightest individuals who are from Port Arthur and surrounding areas. Please join me in welcoming our newest officers. I present to you members of the Memorial High School ROTC.
Color guard, forward march. Carry colors. Breeze colors.
On behalf of the Port Arthur Police Department, I would like to thank all of you for your attendance today. Before we continue with the program, I would like to recognize members of City Council, Councilman Cal Jones in the back. And Mayor Thurman Bartee. I would also like to thank Mr. Ron Burton, who's our city manager, the Human Resources Department, Ms. Tamika Williams, and Janitra Hinton. Any members of the Police Advisory Committee in here? I would like to thank the Police Advisory Committee because they're always supporting our police officers. And last but not least, I would like to thank all the employees of the Port Arthur Police Department who bust their, you know what, daily and leave it on the line for citizens. So I would like to thank them. Now, I introduce to you Deputy Chief Michael Freitas. Words of wisdom.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
When I look at these guys, I gotta stop and smile. When I look, we have 10 new officers. It usually takes a large amount of food to get this many cops in one place at one time. I too would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the officers from our administrative division, along with the support with some personnel from different divisions, as well as all of our folks down in that support us in human resources. This is evidence of the hours of tedious work of processing applicants and background investigations that it takes for just to even make it possible for us to bring on this many employees, especially all at one time. You guys, welcome to a career that is like no other. For most of your lives, you've lived in a society that's been enamored with TV shows all about law enforcement, movies depicting cops in different places. The second close to cop shows and movies is shows about firefighters. I don't understand it. I can't watch a show where the characters are sleeping for half the show. I don't get it. The point is, many people dream as children of becoming police officers. But the reality is, it's not a career that's fit for everybody. I recently watched a new series that's out there, 1883. I'm sure a lot of us have also kept up and watched that series. But what struck me is during one of those episodes, there was a line that was said, being a cowboy isn't something you do, it's something that you are. And I wholeheartedly believe that this applies to police officers. This is a profession where we're held to a much higher standard than the general public, regardless as to whether you're on duty or off duty. Some may even argue there's no such thing as being off duty when you're a police officer. You're gonna find that your level of awareness is gonna be heightened most of the time, and you've probably sat with your backs to the door at a restaurant for the last time. Your actions, behavior will be a reflection not only on you, but also on our department and our city, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, whether it's on or off duty. But what's gonna drive you is that being a police officer is something that you just can't turn off. Your kid's ability to get something by you will soon end. Kids, get ready. There will be umpteen questions every time you want to go do something. It's just who we are. This job's going to provide you with opportunities to experience both the best and the worst that the world has to offer. But it's also going to give you a chance to make a direct impact on the world, or at least our community. As a police officer, you're going to be allowed to use your discretion and judgment in many instances. Never take for granted the lasting impact that your decisions can have on others. Always respect the authority that's granted onto you and use it with care. I always make a point to share a quote during our swearing in ceremonies, and I want to share it with you all. It's about our profession as law enforcement officers. If you do this job properly, there is nothing more noble you will do with your life. This places the burden on each one of you individuals on how you choose to strive to do this job. I'll tell you this, the expectations set forth from our department is that you do this job with a sense of duty, integrity, and accountability. We're here to serve the citizens of our community. Do the right thing, hold your heads up high, and provide your service in a noble and compassionate manner. Accept this as the official challenge from our department, from our city leaders, and most of all, from our citizens. Welcome to our family, and we wish you all the best as you begin your journeys as Port Arthur police officers. Thank you.
For all of you who know me, I'm a team guy. We go forward as a team, we win as a team, we lose as a team. We all go down together. With that said, I forgot to point out some important team members. I usually don't like to see team members out, but they put in the work, so I'm gonna have to do it. I like Miss Bonnie Bolden to stand up. So, Miss Bolden, this would not be possible. Ms. Jocelyn Bernard. Without Ms. Bernard, this would not be possible. And the gentlemen you see up here, they've been mentored the entire time by Lieutenant Lloyd. I'd like Lieutenant Lloyd to stand up. They put in the work. Next, we have Deputy Chief Jeremy Houston is going to tell you something about our newest officers.
Thank you, Chief. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to first take the time out to thank each and every one of you here today for taking the time out and showing support to the new additions of our extended family here with the Port Arthur Police Department. The journey and task to become a police officer can be quite challenging. However, the men that we are swearing in today stepped up to that challenge to make a difference in this world and the communities for which we serve here in the great city of Port Arthur, Texas. The determination to go through the process of becoming a police officer can be quite extensive and overwhelming. However, their willingness to fulfill their goals and the support that they received here from you guys out here in the crowd has led to this point here today. At this time, I would like to tell them, please enjoy this moment, celebrate today, and get ready to kick it in high gear as you embark on your career here with the Port Arthur Police Department. At this time, I'll go ahead on and read their bios. I present to you Officer William Bray, number 637. William is 32 years old. He lives here in Port Arthur, Texas. He graduated from Redondo Union High School, I believe that's in California.
Yes, sir.
He previously worked as a mechanic, specializing in fixing Mercedes-Benz and heavy equipment operator in the Aero refinery before moving here to Texas. He's a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy. His hobbies are enjoying the outdoors and traveling with his dog. I present to you William Bray, number 637. Next, we have Benson Luke Brown, 640. That's Brown. All right. Benson, 21 years old. He lives in Brick City, Texas. He's born in Shreveport, Louisiana. Previously worked as a welder with the local pipe fitting group, Union Louisiana 211. He's a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy. His hobbies are reading, bowling, and gaming. I present to you Officer Benson Luke Brown, number 640. Next, we have Officer Christopher Garnica, number 643. All right, Christopher is 22 years of age. He lives in Groves, Texas. He's the oldest of 4 boys and 1 girl. He previously worked at STI as a small crane operator. He's a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy. His hobbies are playing soccer and spending time with his family. I present to you Officer Christopher Garnica. Next, we have Brandon Levine, number 641. All right, Brandon is 22 years of age. He's born in California, but he moved around a lot growing up. Lives currently in Beaumont, Texas. Previously worked as a paramedic in the Port Arthur and Orange areas. He's a graduate of the Regional Police Academy 2022, and his hobbies are ice hockey. I present to you Officer Brandon Levine. Next, we have Officer Joseph Marion, number 644. Joseph is 22 years of age. He lives in Vidor, Texas. He is the youngest of 4 children. Previously worked many different jobs and spent 2 years serving on a mission in Ghana, Africa. He is a 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy graduate. His hobbies are soccer, football, gaming, and spending time with his family. I present to you Officer Joseph Marion. Next, we have Officer Ashton Morgan, number 645. Ashton is 22 years of age. He's born in Fullerton, California. He lives in Bridge City, Texas. He is the youngest of 3 brothers, one of which is his fraternal twin. Has fiance, Michaela Cooper. He's a 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy graduate. His hobbies are bike riding, ultimate frisbee, movies, music, and gaming of all genres. I present to you Officer Ashton Morgan. Next, I have Officer Jahan Nikeo, number 639. Jahan is 21 years of age. He lives in Port Arthur, Texas. He graduated from Redondo Union High School. Is that the case? No, I thought you graduated from Memorial High School. All right, Memorial High School, Memorial High School Titans. All right. Previously attended Lamar State College in Port Arthur, where he achieved his associate's degree in criminal justice. Worked previously in multiple construction jobs. He's a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy, and his hobbies are baseball and working out, which I see it quite a bit. I see him over there quite a bit. I'm over there with him. I present to you Officer Johan Nikeo. Next, I present to you Officer Nicholas Payton, number 642. Nicholas is 30 years of age. He's from Stephenville, Texas. He lives in Silsbee, Texas. He graduated from Tarleton State University. He is a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy. His hobbies include jiu-jitsu, working out, and hunting. I present to you Officer Nicholas Payton. Next, we have Officer Sean Square, number 638. Sean is 28 years of age. He's born and raised in Beaumont, Texas. Girlfriend, Jasmine. He has 2 children, Addison, 8 years of age, and 3-month-old Taylor, his son. Has 1 sister and 2 wonderful parents. Sean attended Lamar Institute of Technology, where he obtained his associate's degree for process operating and applied science. Previously worked in a local refinery for a few years. He then attended the Texas Department of Criminal Justice Academy and worked at the Larry Gitt State Jail, and also worked at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department as a jailer. He's a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academies. His hobbies is working out, music, spending time with his family and dog, and he believes that he can achieve anything if you put the Lord first.
Come
I
on.
present to you Officer Sean Square. Last but not least, I need to mention that we have Officer Christian Stewart, number 646. Christian, today's Christian first day. That's why he's not in uniform, and it's his very first day here with us. He's 27 years of age. His birthday is in 3 more days. He's born in Tennessee, lives currently in Port Arthur. His wife is Alma Stewart. He has one daughter, Isabel. He served 4 years in the United States Marine Corps, previously worked as a corrections officer. He's a graduate of the 2022 LIT Regional Police Academy, and his hobbies include shooting and gaming. I present to you Officer Christian Stewart.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Houston. You know, earlier I gave you guys a little information about team. And why I don't sing members out is because I'm not that good at it. What happened, I failed to mention a couple of people that also assisted in the process. Lieutenant Lamb Wynn, he's in the recruiting section, and Detective Herschel Whiting. We also have in the room the gentleman I spoke of earlier, Mr. Ron Burton, our city manager, and Assistant City Manager, Dr. Albert Thigpen. The oath of office, Lieutenant Lloyd.
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me, please. I state your name.
I, Brandon Levine,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of peace officer
the duties of the office of peace officer
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
All right, congratulations, guys. Thank you, please. If y'all want to just come up and in front of your officer. We'll start with Officer Bray, William Bray, number 637. All right. The next is Officer Sean Square, number 638. Next we have Officer Johan McCow, badge number 639. Okay. Next officer is Officer Luke Brown, number 640. Next, we have Officer Brandon Levine, 641. The next will be Officer Nicholas Payton, number 642. Next, we have Officer Christopher Garnica, badge number 643. Next is Officer Joseph Marion, number 644. Next is Officer Ashton Morgan, number 645. And Officer Christian Stewart, number 646.
Now we're near the end of the program. Next, we're gonna have the great Mayor Thurman Bill Bartee come up, give us the closing remarks.
On behalf of the council and all the administrative staff, city manager, everyone here in the city of Port Arthur, we appreciate you all allowing them to work here with us and for us and keep us safe and to serve us here in the city of Port Arthur. God bless you all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I prepared another 5 minutes to talk, but I think the mayor said it all. So I'm gonna call up Reverend Nichols to close out the ceremony. Thank you. We have cake and punch on the other side.
Right.